Hi, folks. Grego here. Yes, it's even another surprise live stream. I'm still working on testing out a new 4K camera, and I'm now testing it out with a new microphone as well. So here we have another unscheduled snack food quickie. And I've been reviewing Japanese only KitKats, and the reason being the person that caused that mess was none other than Tasty Cake, also known as Reverend Amagon, who is the host and founder of Spill the Geek Tea, a new variety show where I'm a co-host almost every week. That program, by the way, is going to be going live in March. So that's why I'm testing out the live streaming capabilities of my setup here. Now, the KitKat thing happened. How do I explain this? When our family went to Japan, not as tourists, but just to visit family, he sent me an email and he said, "Hey, can you pick up some of the orange Japan only Kit Kats?" Now, I had known that there were Japanese only flavors of Kit Kats. There's Japanese flavors of almost anything that are only available in Japan, which kind of sucks for us Americans when there are things that we would like to try and they're only available in Japan. Well, one of those is the orange and chocolate Kit Kat. And let's just say that it was a little bit difficult to find those. I actually did find them eventually, and also found another couple of very interesting flavors. So, this snack food quickie live series is something new to this channel. I'm doing it for fun. I was inspired by Reverend Amagon on his channel, Tasty Cake, where he started doing interesting snack food reviews. And I thought, that would be fun to do. And since we were going to Japan, it was just a complete natural to go ahead and start reviewing some unusual Japanese foods. And you will see some of those right here. And since people are enjoying this and people are subscribing, let's just keep going. Okay. So, as far as Kit Kat bars are concerned and Nestle's marketing in Japan, what about China? Hmm. What about China? So, let's travel a little further into the east. Or actually, would that be west? Okay, I guess it depends on which way you're going. Okay, so let's check out China right here. This right here is the Kit Kat wafer milk chocolate hazelnut flavor. I am assuming that this is a Chinese only flavor. I've never seen them here in the US. This actually came from a US online Asian specialty food vendor, which is called Wee, Weee. And you can see the back of the package shows some more flavors. It appears as if all of the packaging was originally in Chinese. Now, when these were imported for the US market, they added this giant English label here where you actually can read the ingredients. It's very small. Reverend Amagon, Tasty Cake, usually reads the ingredients. I don't think I'm going to do that. I just want to taste them. So, unlike American packages, in Japan, they're always really easy to open. They're stress free. There's always somewhere on the package that you can just tear it and it easily opens. And this looks to be the same with this Chinese package. Okay, well, not really clean opening like a Japanese package, but definitely easier to open than an American package. So there are, I think it says on the package here, there are 10 of these in here. So let's take one out, see what we've got. Here it is. This should be the best video quality recording that anyone's seen on this channel before. It'll be an interesting test. Now let's take a look at the back of this. On the back, there is no area where you can write a special message. Now, that is something that looks like it may be exclusive to Japanese KitKats because Nestle has successfully marketed KitKats in Japan to be a gift food. And that's one of the reasons that all of the strange, unusual, and often very wonderful Japanese only flavors in Japan will have a little box right on the back of each little individual package in order to write a message to the person that you're gifting it to. So let's open this up and see what it looks like. Now, full disclosure, hazelnut is definitely not one of my favorite flavors. I simply don't care for it. I had a friend of mine who made a homemade beer. Back in college, we used to play around with making our own beer, which is actually pretty easy to do. And he made a hazelnut version of a German wheat beer. And I didn't care for it. And that kind of inoculated me on hazelnut flavor. Now, granted, after about a year later, after he bottle aged that beer, the hazelnut flavor tamed down. When you're making a German wheat beer, which is only four basic ingredients, you can flavor it with anything that you want because it's a blank palate. And that beer actually did end up turning out really well once the hazelnut flavor was gone. But after that experience, I haven't sought out anything hazelnut flavored because of that. So, nothing more satisfying than snapping a KitKat. This breaks apart nice and easy. And let's see what the Chinese hazelnut KitKat tastes like. Okay, to me, this is a very basic KitKat. This has not been. This is not something that has been made to be over the top. Uh, Not like some of the Japanese flavors where they can tend to be very powerful. One of the recent ones, adult matcha green tea, or matcha green tea, adult matcha green tea flavor has a very powerful flavor and aroma to it, which is why it translates into Japanese for Nestle's marketing as being an adult snack, because those can be very powerful on the senses. And with this one here, to me, this just tastes like a pretty much a normal Kit Kat, and the hazelnut comes at the back of the palate at the finish. The hazelnut is not forward at all. The nut is not present in the aroma. Here, let me break it in half. The hazelnut is not detectable, at least to me and my palate and my nose, right when first tasting it. Yep, same thing again. The hazelnut is really just a hint, and it comes at the end. It comes at the finish. So there we go. There we have a Chinese Kit Kat hazelnut. And from what I understand, there are more Chinese flavors. So let's not limit the Kit Kat tasting to just Japan. Let's be open-minded and let's try some other flavors. Let's see how many are out there. I actually like Kit Kats. So anyway, thank you for all of the people that have recently subscribed. It is much appreciated. There's nothing like doing something like making YouTube videos where you enjoy doing it and then find out that in turn people enjoy watching them. So, hey, why not? And I hope that this new camera and microphone setup brings new improvements because you'll be able to find me on Spill the Geek Tea Spill the Geek Tea does broadcast here on the timescales, and when it goes live in March, it will be streaming live not only on the main channel, which you do need to subscribe to, but it will also be streaming live right here on the timescales. So if you're not used to live streams on the timescales, get used to them because you're going to start seeing a live stream of Spill the Geek Tea at least once a week, somewhere around March. Now, what is Spill the Geek Tea? It is a spin-off or a sister channel to The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, which recently hit over 50,000 subscribers, is one of the most enjoyed Doctor Who programs on YouTube. It broadcasts once a week. It issues short videos very rapidly and regularly, and it's just a plain wholesome, good, fun program where they talk about, for the most part, Doctor Who. So this is how Spill the Geek Tea differs. It kind of fills in the void, so to speak, and it's mostly Doctor Who fans, mostly not talking about Doctor Who, even though it does come up, and I very much enjoy that. So thanks everyone for watching, and thank you for all of the subscribers. That's absolutely awesome. And yes, I will continue to do these snack food updates because I'm enjoying them, and if you are too, why not? Peace out from San Francisco. Everyone have a nice day.